Doo-doo.
No, Cody, honestly, on Saturday is my Sabbath, so I don't accept money on Saturday. So I'm on here tonight. So it's okay. Thank you. Um, what else
Send me
is
send me another link because it expired.
so
Yeah.
a lot of good things came out of my birthday. First, we got three new lotteries, which is awesome. We got Shireen. Dana calls her Shireen. Why? So forget her name. Um, and there's Tony, who came to a faculty, and we have Zara. The situation with Zara is that she's going to school abroad for 2 years. So, but we asked her if she can be the online license. So, like Robin and Sonia, they're here but not really here. And Zara could do that until she comes back from school. Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's her in the stream, by the way. Pull it up. Wait, Rob.
There we go. Can y'all hear me? I think I just heard it click. There we go. Can y'all hear me? There we go. There we go. Fixed it. And I know it's feeding back, so apologies. But as I was saying, Brian Lovecraft, thank you so very much for the follow. Hi, how are you doing? Like, I was literally having a whole conversation with you. And I'm like, and you're like, oh. So what happened is I'm in a squad stream right now with one of my esports teammates, Empress Now. I'm a Valkyrie of Arcadia. She's a Valkyrie. And we have other Valkyries here that streams on Trovo too as well. Jagan is one of the knights that's inside the organization. But we was over here having a full blown conversation with you, and thank you for letting me know that my audio was out. So, wouldn't have known, I would have went the whole stream just Cadillacing, clack 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 clacking. But I was asking how you were doing. Thank you for the follow, and I hope you're having a great night, morning, afternoon, depending on where you are. I think you said you were in Russia, right? Oh no, that was the other guy. So Mausu77 is from Russia. It's all good. Appreciate it. So now what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to join Discord from my phone. In order to chat with them. So let me turn this back up. Oh, you're in California? That's what's up. I'm in Texas. So you are 2 hours behind me. So it's what, 8 o'clock for you? Or 9 o'clock? I have returned. Can y'all hear me? Cello, cello. Okay. Let me see if I plug this. If I plug this up, can you still hear me, Sash? Sash, can you still hear me? You can?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, cool. So. Oh my goodness, that is not gonna work. So let me unplug that. Love Texas, beautiful woman like you. Thank you for the compliment.
Don't mind the random darkness.
I have to say, I know what you doing. So,
Guys, bear with me.
Let's move it out the way. What is Jay? Oh, Jagan disappeared too. So let me bring that up. And bring this back up. Alright, cool. I'll put that right there. Alright. Let's get back to. Uh-oh, I forgot. Can't. What was jump? This was jump.
Are y'all seeing this
On my screen, it's not showing. It's showing a black screen. But I know if I refresh that.
Your girl is even stronger than before. It's not even.
Probably should have took some torches with me. Oh, I have torches on me. I have 52 torches on me. So, should be good.
Robin, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
Ah, there go the corruption. Alright.
So this is like running for girls and there's two other ones.
I know they lying.
Is this like AFK? AFK? Don't forget color to alter the choice color. Also about yourself.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a torch right here. How you do that? The torch right there. Right.
Oh, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yes. Oh damn, did I get disconnected? No, I didn't.
I would hope not. I'm like, how am I still playing in your game?
Alright, so, what are we talking about? Oh wait, did we get disconnected in the squad? Let me see.
Bill Golem, what's up?
Oh no, we're still good.
Can you see now and can you see myself?
Yeah, I can see your guys' streams. It just says lost voice connection, which is fine since we're in Discord.
Yeah. Hey man, first of all, I'm just trying to dig. Okay, let us be great.
Anyone got any special plans for the weekend?
None. Just chilling. Yo, Wicked Gaming, what's going on? Have a great night, love. The game girl, peace. Alright. See you later, Brian Lovecraft. And thank you for coming in. Alright, so we got corruption right about here. So what your girl wants to do, I want to dig all of this away. That's what I want to do. But before I can dig down and around, I want to see.
Wait, is that on purpose? Now you're muted in Discord.
think that would help me.
Please twerk for 1,000 elixir. Hey, hey, Vesco. Hey, let me talk to you for a second. Alright?
This guy.
Let me see here. Let me click this profile. Alright. You're not following. You haven't spent any mana. No gifts. Hardly any chats. What are you providing to request twerking? First of all you have to do is go on YouTube to see twerking, right? But second of all, it's Friday night, midnight on the East Coast, and you're on Trovo asking streamers to twerk.
Bruh.
Reevaluate your life.
Emotional damage.
Gots to be more careful.
Damn. Y'all came over from Twitch? That's sad.
I did not know.
Alright, so put that there.
Alright, come on, let's see.
Yep, and he was making that comment to Now too. Yeah, I was like, what?
Oh, word?
Yep.
Damn. That's nice. Does that mean he wouldn't want you to stream?
Yep. Oh, I had a conversation earlier. This I think this is a good topic. So, somebody, apparently, quote unquote, I don't know how this is even possible based on the culture, but this is someone who's in Jamaica who apparently acts gay or homosexual, right? Whatever, that's their lifestyle. I don't really care about that. But what I do care about is the comment they had towards the Valkyries. They said that the Valkyries were doing basically the Forever Summer content was OnlyFans. And before I give my take, I want to, since y'all are Valkyries, what's your response to that?
Jaden, can you repeat that one more time? What the person said?
Yeah, one moment, hold on. He said that the Forever Summer content was OnlyFans tier stuff, and it's not a good look. Or for basic.
And that person is Jamaican.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay. So we'll just stop, throw away dancehall then. Like, lifestyle tales should just stop making music. And Spy should stop spending out their people. Like, confused here. Are we not in Jamaica? Is it not hot as fuck? Do I not look good?
My thing is, how does he even know what OnlyFans tier content is?
So,
Cause he's on there himself.
and you're Jamaican, nah, bro. I can't believe that's Jamaican. I can't be on Spice Good Internet and Vance Cartel telephone line to say that. And I'm not saying this to this anyone. I'm saying that's what we grew up on. So we're very much accustomed to this, to the whole sexual culture, openness, and whatnot. I'm going to ask you that question. Where in the twerking handbook does it say you can't twerk? I mean, you're on a beach and music's playing and it's nice. We're going to dance. It's a cultural dance. This shit been older than all of us and all of us grandparents and great grandparents. It's been here before us and it's going to die leaving. So where does this guy say that a bunch of gamers having fun on a beach, dancing to music, is OnlyFans tier? I'm confused and lost. And it's just Jamaica. That's the part that put me.
Yep. The person I was speaking with had the same thing. They were like, do you not know the culture?
Okay. Let me just Google this up real quick. Okay. 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 The act of twerking. So you have to like go Google on there. After this, go Google on there.
I gotta unplug this.
Isolation of the book became popular in the New Orleans bounce genre. However, the origins of twerking can be traced to the West African dance called Wahoka. In this French name I cannot pronounce. So this has been going on as cultural dancing, a part of ceremony, whole things like that. So it's been passed down from generation to millennial all these nice years to being a part of our daily dancing, you know, our simple dancing, shape on the side. So that's everyone's their content. Shit. On a beach in a bathing suit. Oh my word, how dare it.
Right.
Oh, I found. Oh, look good. Okay. Continuing on page 7. Okay. From its origin, Mapoko was a celebrity. One second, shit.
There we go.
Okay. Continuing, from its origin, Mapoko was a celebratory dance to a festival by Africans and was widely accepted because people believed that this dance led to encountering with God. We went that far to now. God, it's part of our culture. Not even just Jamaican culture, African culture overall. I would not even go include shit that people be deriving and saying it's not African when it's very well damn is. But we're not going to talk about that.
We just just live in a time where people just they sit on the internet and just complain about everything. I'm like, you're like, what exactly are you contributing to society besides complaining?
People just suck.
What does you want you mean? I don't know, Mom. I don't know. You guys mute your streams on trouble. Let's see if that looks
My stuff is muted.
okay. Yeah, can you mute?
I've muted the site of Trovo. Try muting the Google Chrome tab on your end. Like, just mute the Trovo site.
Mm-hmm.
Mine muted.
Alright, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Robin, good?
Because I know when you squad stream on Trovo, it takes the audio, so the viewers can hear everyone's audio on the Trovo stream. So, but that's weird. If your Chrome is muted, I don't know where the audio.
Hold on, one second. I'm going to try something.
Oh, they're coming from down there.
One second.
Okay, so this isn't corrupted. So what I have to do is
Where do you go to music?
So on Chrome, where you have your Trovo stream up, right-click the tab.
We can't hear you. Can you speak up?
Yeah, on like Google Chrome, right-click the tab, like where the name of the site is, and hit mute site.
Oh, child testing. Okay, get to something?
Test 1, 2, 3.
Wow. I think that fixed it.
mic check.
Robin's still here?
Mic check 1, 2, 1, 2.
I think that is it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the squad. It's the
Can you
squad.
guys hear us?
I had.
There's no more echo. I think we're good. We fixed it.
Right, great.
But can the audience, can the chat hear us?
Yeah, they should be able to.
Wicked Gaming, can y'all hear us?
Oh, I can hear you. Okay, the most are good.
Right.
Good. You're back. Shit. So yeah, back to this about Jamaican, this so-called Jamaican who said that Hurricane forever summer content is only content. So we should just lock down all the beaches then. Prove, we call it, drug it. I think it's out annually or bi-annually. It's a beach party and that shit is like, people fly down for that beach party. So, and it's happening for like years. So we should shut down all the beaches because, people gonna be wearing bathing suits at beaches and music will be playing at beaches. So, God forbid people dance in their bathing suits. So, to prevent all of that, let's just shut down all the beaches, shut all the rivers, no music, put on the goddamn clothes, get wet in your clothes, and just did it. And ain't that feel? Dance off, cut it out. On the front side, can do that. Get real.
Yeah. Yep. This is the times we're living in.
When did that cut? Why did that cut? What was it?
One of the Valkyries was having a conversation with someone, and they brought that up. Yeah, it was just, it's hypocritical. It's just like, alright, well, where are you at for the gaming streams?
Right. They're so quick to dictate when they see us on the beach or at the pool or anywhere near a body of water in our bikinis playing Just Dance or playing video games. But it's just like, so you want us to wear like turtlenecks and shit to like the beach and at the pool? Yeah. Although at Kotaku Heat, when I was streaming on Trovo, I ain't gonna lie, I was making fun of that one dude that showed up at the beach in a polo shirt and some jeans. I was like, who the fuck shows up at the beach in a polo shirt and some jeans?
Robbie, I know Robbie, you have this dance, right?
Yep.
You know a country song? Hair, nails, hips, that we love so much. When good girls country to twerk, you twerk, right?
Right.
So when we're on the beach, of course, in our beach attire, dance is just dance, because you know, music is a beach. And country to twerk, what am I supposed to do?
Put your hands on your knees and just wiggle your back, like old girl off of Bob Burgers probably.
Wow. Apparently, I missed that rule. Just
That's foolishness.
and the thing is, I can understand foreigners because they don't understand their culture, and you can always send them a 1-2 grass starter, you know, a 1-2 spice, and then just give him to it very quickly. But our own people who are born in most likely the same hospital that we were born in together, and you grew up in the same culture I grew up in. We were in the same, we call it fence at high school, the same banquets, the same disco room where they play the songs, where you damn well know you children have no business hearing. And yeah, the fact that nobody talks about this shit, and it's a thing that they say shit like that, but you know, that we grew up in that shit, and it's somehow, how the fuck, how dare you? Yeah, my wife will get the job.
That is very,
Oh shit, get my name.
that is very, very interesting. Jagan, I'm just over here in your. Oh my god. Okay, that was water. I'm over here being in your tunnels being a dig dug. Hold on a second.
Oh, hold on, I see where. Oh, you're near the corruption, I see.
Yep.
You're in between the corruption and the jungle.
Yep. I'm trying to.
This is my fault.
I'm separating it so it don't spread. Giggity.
Okay.
Woman?
So I was trying to see because it was like it got so dark down here. I'm like, is that corruption? description, or is that jungle and you just confirmed that this was jungle? So
Yeah.
do this part first, and then I'm gonna work my way down and around.
Oh, I have another topic. So, there was a woman who was having actual sex on Twitch and only got banned for 7 days. Thoughts?
Let me guess. She didn't look like you or me, did she?
Nope.
Of course not.
Again?
Yeah, so a woman decided to stream having sex with her boyfriend on Twitch. Yeah, on Twitch. Yeah.
Did she leave? Wait, did she leave the stream?
The same platform that I got banned on for playing Just Dance in a pool. Same Twitch.
Same Twitch.
The other question I would ask is,
which means my shit ain't ever coming back. That Twitch. But Goody was having her back blown out. And that marriage was 7 days.
oh,
7 days.
oh, it did place. Okay. Well, and that's how the cookie crumbles, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck Twitch. Troll boys here. The Chinese for the win. Oh shit. Yeah. Hi Taraxi. Hello, hon.
What up, Taraxi?
My thing is,
7 days? Like in total?
yeah, she can come back to Twitch.
My question is, was it one of those, you know how sometimes we watch those Twitch compilations and it's like they thought they ended the stream but they didn't end the stream? Was it one of those, or did she blatantly just...
No, she blatantly did it.
That or was it just...
No, you see the guy, no, it was on purpose. And there's a reflection, and Judeon is a big streamer, big content creator, has like millions on YouTube and stuff. Was like, which is racist because I'm banned, and yeah, that was a thing because we were like, oh no, Twitch increases. Yeah, so yeah, it was deliberate. It was deliberate. Like, my thing is, like, are you really that bored, where you're lacking that much content to where you gotta do shit like that? Like, I don't understand. Like, it's just kind of corny to me.
The answer to all of those questions is yes.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, that's very...
15 viewers. Well, she's gonna have a lot more now. Now she's getting all this publicity for her OnlyFans. Yeah, I mean, economy's getting tough. And here's the thing, you know the funny thing about OnlyFans, and I'm not like knocking anyone's hustle. There's a lot of people who are coming to the realization. They're like, damn, I literally had my cheeks all up in my back blown out on the internet, and I only made $200. Yeah, like that has to suck.
I mean, I thought that's, you know, why most people, you know, no judgment here, but I thought that's... Can y'all still hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, I had a phone call. I thought that's why most people go off into stripping.
Oh. Yeah, it's quick. It's quick money.
But it's all over the internet.
I will be here on Trovo chilling. On Trovo.
What do you mean? Like they should have started doing OnlyFans before they did porn, or they did OnlyFans and only got 200. They did OnlyFans and only got $200 because here's the thing: a lot of people they think that if I just make an OnlyFans, money's just gonna come in. No, like any other business, you have to market it, you have to network it, you got to do a lot of work, you have to spend time. And here's another thing that people didn't realize, right? A lot of the creators who have really successful, because this is a platform of OnlyFans. Wait, actually, hang on a second. Let me close this because there's background music. One moment. Alright, sorry about that. So, this is the thing with OnlyFans, right? The appeal of OnlyFans is I get to talk to a creator directly. The most successful OnlyFans, and I studied this, right? The most successful OnlyFans creators, they usually have a husband, a boyfriend, or a manager, or a producer who is talking to the guys, right? If you were on my stream earlier, remember when I was talking about the Meeple story hustle, how a girl would or a guy pretending to be a girl, right? And the reason why I know this is because I did this, right? You tell the guy what he wants to hear. He has this cute virtual anime girlfriend, and then it's like, oh my god, baby, I really want to see you. Okay, well, you're gonna have to. I really want to talk to you, but I need $10 for the microphone. I need $10 for the webcam. Keep in mind, this is mid 2000s, so it was possible that people just didn't have a microphone. It's not like now where we all have cell phones, and that's not an excuse. That's why if you're getting catfished in 2022, you're a fucking idiot. But anyway, right? If I do that to 50 dudes on an online game at $50 or $20 a pop, damn, I've come up. The reason why that works is because me as a guy, I know what the guys want to hear. If you are a woman who you don't really care about these guys, you just want the money, well, it's going to be hard for you to make money because you don't know what the guys want to hear. You're not telling the guys what they want to hear. So, the successful ones is the girls don't even manage the talking portion. It's the dudes who are managing it because they know what the guys do. Now, I'm not saying that a woman doesn't know, because clearly there's women that know how to do it, but I'm just talking about the vast majority. When OnlyFans was popping during COVID, a lot of them were like, oh damn, let me sprint and get this money because shit, everything's on lockdown, and the one things, cheeks getting clapped do not get stopped during the pandemic, clearly, right? So, a lot of people, or a lot of women in particular, who sprinted to OnlyFans thinking that it was going to be an easy lick, they found out the hard way that, hey, it's not just, that goes on Instagram. You can post, a booty pic on Twitter, and you can get 20,000 retweets, but those 20,000 retweets, not 100,000 likes, does not equal $2. And a lot of the people found out the hard way. They're like, hey, I just have to be real. I wasn't making that much money on OF, so I had to stop. I had to get a regular job. And I respect the people who came out and admitted it because, hey, these things, and I don't want to reveal too much information, but let me tell you this. As someone who professionally works in tech, in the tech industry, right? Anything that you post online, if you personally do not own that server, it's on the internet forever. You snap some nudes on an iPhone. Remember what happened with the, I forgot what they called it, the fat gate or the whatever, where all those celebrities got their iClouds hacked and all their nudes got leaked? If you snap a nude on an iPhone or on an Android, actually, Android is probably even worse because Google puts all of your stuff on a public link. It's a public. It's not private internet. All your images and stuff are on the public internet via a link, and you can find out if you actually request your data from Google. A lot of people don't know this. You request all just know that if you're gonna take that jump, take that leap, just know that that stuff is on the internet forever, and you don't want to rush into doing something like OnlyFans where you're doing nudes, and so it's just to be wise, like be careful. This is new age internet. These dudes are not playing. Oh, the last thing on OnlyFans, right? Here's the sick part. Your target demographic, right? Your target demographic. The people who are paying for the stuff. Guess what happens when they get mad at you? You didn't respond, because it is a thing. Keep in mind, some of the women don't know how to respond to the dudes properly. She's not my dream girl that I've been imagining and fapping to for months. So you know what? Fuck this bitch. I'm gonna go. And I'm not calling these women bitches. I'm just speaking of what these guys are doing, right? Fuck this bitch. I'm gonna take all of the exclusive content I bought and I'm gonna upload it to Reddit. So much so that Kanye West. This shit sounds funny, but he actually admitted this. Kanye West is a billionaire. You know what Kanye West says? Shit. I'd be getting the OnlyFans links from Reddit. Kanye West is downloading your nudes for free, and you're jumping into this to make money. So, oh man.
Yep, that's why I'd be like, if you're gonna do something like that, make it worth your while.
Yeah. Or become a model. Like, you could be a foot model, a hand model, shoot commercials, like, do shit like that. But this is the problem. People want
I would do I would do Survivor. I would do Big Brother. I watch those shows for like, ooh, I would be the perfect. Look, I'll make it to like the top.
So the thing, I would do it up until a challenge where it's like, okay, eat this bull penis or this goat testicle. And then I'd be like, all right, you fuckers are crazy. I ain't doing this shit.
Oh my god, no. That's disgusting. You want to eat that?
Yep.
Okay.
They will probably have me up until the point where they're like, all right, now you must lay in this bed of spiders for 1 minute. I'll be like, fuck y'all, I'm out.
Bye.
This is what
I leave a building, the fastness, I leave an establishment. You will never see me get that cab so fast.
Yep.
I'll be gone.
Because there's always an episode where it's some type of hike thing. There's some type of isolation thing. There's always you got to eat something weird, and there's always something to where you got to either lay off into something or put your hand in something. Whew.
Nope.
If pretty, very attractive,
Exactly.
the pod bosses will fight over you because they want to have beautiful, attractive women because the mix. And typically, women aren't really built like that on for the most part. Like they're not like the guys, right? And not to say that guys are built for prison anyway, but it's just like more women typically are just going to be like more like, all right, give it interviews where like, yeah, like I'm not a lesbian, but in here I gotta do what I gotta do to survive. So
And you understand? Okay.
Exactly.
Like,
Let's see. My cats obviously haven't watched Orange is the New Black. I need you to watch this show on Netflix.
I've never watched that show.
Oh gosh. It's like Oz, the female version, but not as explicit. But it is a lot of lesbian activity. Yeah.
The more you know.
Okay, so
Now what cocky game is that?
it's called Girls X Bottle.
Oh, okay, I've heard of that one.
If you saw one for the night, it's interesting.
let's strike issues with it.
feel like it would be easier for a woman to pretend she likes women than a dude. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess it's probably not as like, because here's the thing too, like a man getting his booty took in prison, that has to be rough, like, especially when like the bigger dudes are just knocking out like the chocolate vendor story, where he would just knock out dudes talking about, alright, well, many dudes said that I wasn't gonna take their butt, but I knocked them out and I did it anyway. Only the guy said that he wasn't going for that. He said he was crazy, that he'd kill him. That's when Chocolate Thunder was like, alright, you know what, yeah, myself is getting pulled like that. So, because there's no, like, visible action, I mean, like, there's no, like, member going inside, like, it's just like, okay, well, I mean, you may have to use your tongue on some, but I would say that's easier to get over than freaking getting a freaking other dudes. It's just, yeah, I without getting into too much detail, I agree.
Wait, I was for somebody that doesn't do such a very good job of hiding her emotions and feelings on her face. You'll be able to see that shit all over my face. Like, look, this will be me trying to pretend. Hey, girl. There will be no hiding it. I remember this one time I was out with my mom somewhere.
Guys, I really don't know what I'm thinking, man. I thought there's no ultra, there's no super, watching that site. I can't do anything. Give it so hard.
What was I doing? I was out with my mom somewhere, y'all. And the look I had on my face, my mom was like, baby girl, why are you looking like that? And I was like, oh, my bad, I was making that face. And she was like, yeah, you're making a face. I'm like, oh, my bad. I wouldn't be able to hide it.
Unless all of the pod bosses are bitches, typically, from the interviews I've seen, I've never seen, like, a very attractive woman be at the top. But I'm not ruling it as not impossible, it's just probably very rare. I'll say this too. Oh man, because I looked at, what was that one show, Love After Lockup. So there's a huge market of people who like to date women, who are, like, they look at their mugshots or whatever. It's like, there's a website that it's called, like, mugshot hotties and shit like that. I don't know if that's the actual name, but, like, it's basically, they find very attractive women who've gotten locked up for various crimes, and, do try to date them. So, there are attractive women that end up in prison, and they do have a market. Okay. Yeah, the whole prison thing is very nuanced. It's I would say it's very interesting. And yeah, definitely very interesting.
The world in a very strong place. Alright, okay. Alright. Goodbye. More of these women. My son is a girl. I find that a very hard to believe.
And that's the other thing too. Where you watch this show at? Is this a YouTube show? The 60-day the 60-day thing y'all was talking about? Because I don't think I ever watched it.
Oh, so there's a guy. His name is, what's his name? so I like watching his cuts of it, but a lot of the stuff is off, because it's copyright and stuff. What's his name? Hold on, I'll find it real quick. Because actually, season 7 just came out, and I haven't watched his video on it. Let me see, 60 days in.
Well, it's called 60 Days.
Yeah, what's his name? Dropping hits. He did a 20-minute. Thing. I'm gonna post it in the Discord. So if you guys want to take a look.
Tomorrow.
I had to write that down. Like, watch this, and then my husband gonna be like, "Why are you watching that?" I'm like, "Hey, you never know. When you're in a situation, I gotta learn some stuff. I gotta learn how to make these prison snacks, so that they'll know, like, oh yeah, no, don't mess with Robin. She make all the prison snacks, so leave it alone." Yeah.
Oh, that's another. I'm glad you brought that up. That's another thing. The people who, because money is a big thing in prison. Money, obviously, drugs, because no one wants to be in prison, so they want to escape them with drugs.
Cell phones. Mm-hmm.
Cell phones, yeah, all that stuff. So basically, if you are, like, let's say your family to someone, you can say, man, fuck you, you're in prison, you're a bitch. So you'll starve in there, because you get, 2 hard pieces of bread with some bologna, and that's like your sack lunch. Like, nah. So you have to find a hustle, just like you do out here in real life. So some people's hustle is making spreads, like cooking different meals. Some people's hustle is tattooing. Some people's hustle is making alcohol. Some people's hustle is transporting drugs by, putting it up their ass. All types of crazy hustles just to survive. It's very interesting. It's a situation I would never want to be in, but yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the subscription.
And also, one side thing too, this guy dropping hits. I don't like watching reaction YouTubers, but he does a very good job of providing necessary, funny, insightful commentary, because he was also in prison. So he kind of like calls out who is like the fake in prison. And
Did you watch that one? Did you watch that one time on Twitch?
Yes, I did. Yes,
okay,
I did.
So I have.
5, yeah.
Okay, so I have seen a little bit of it then. Okay.
Why she didn't remind me of some? No, I want some.
Let's see, Jay, if you're marked for your booty to get taken to prison, is that it for you? Or like, how do you escape from that? Okay, so let me, because I've done a lot of research, like, okay, like, how does this situation happen? So, it doesn't happen to where, like, okay, I'm speaking for California, right? You're in California, I'm from California. So this is how it works in California prisons. In California, they're grouped up by race. So, and the reason why they do that is because it eliminates all the bullshit and it eliminates targeting. So, if I'm a black, right, this is what they're called in prison, and I attack a white person, all the whites are going to jump and fight me. That's how they keep the numbers high. Same thing, if someone attacks one black dude, everybody has to fight. So since the whole prison is like that, there's less, limit for that bullshit, right? Unless you're like, you're someone who has a green light, and a green light means, hey, we don't give a fuck about that dude. She's like a shovel or whatever. Y'all can do whatever to him, fuck him, right? You can get green lighted, but that's if you're an idiot to get green lighted, right? So what'll happen is, everything's a psychological game in there. So people will try to test you. Now, if you commit sagging, that's considered advertising. Sagging, where you're half backwards, all that comes from prison, right? So if you're sagging, you are kind of signaling that you may be that way and people are going to test you. So some people will kind of try to show you like illicit pictures to see how you react. They're trying to see your reaction. Like if you allow someone to show you some like pornographic material, then they're like, wait a minute, you're actually letting me show you that's something what I'm thinking. But then it's gradual. Then they may pinch your butt or grab your butt or whatever, and they want to see your reaction. And so whenever it does that to you, you have to take off on them immediately. If you're scared, you're like, oh well, I don't know what to do. Then that's the gradual thing, right? That's people who are weak and they get taken advantage of, right?
Yep.
Now, the fear thing of, all right, just dudes holding me down and Big Bubba is going to work. That is more like movie stuff. It's not really something that people really worry about. Yeah. Unless you piss the wrong person off, or you get into a drug debt. That's what gets a lot of people fucked up. Drugs, debt, and gambling. Because if you get into the debt and you can't pay the debt, well now they start doing. If you guys saw Prison Break, the show on Fox, you know how the guy. Hold on. This shit is crazy. Hold on a second, right? Hold on a second. Let me show you guys. Let me do this so you can see the camera, right? So in Prison Break, they would take, you see how I have my pocket out? They would say, oh, okay, you and pay your debt. You're not my bitch. You're literally gonna walk grab my pocket and you're not my slave. So now,
Yep.
when they do that,
And that's
you can be sold to another inmate, all types of shit. It's crazy.
and that's to let other people know that, hey, he's with me. Don't mess with this. Or that could be a signification where, like Jagan said, that is a weak person, but in return, they're getting protection from that person for sexual favors.
Yep. Yep. That's what I do the most with level holding you down. Yeah. If you get to do what you gotta do, like you just say up the mix, you won't have to worry about stuff like that. What people should actually fear if someone's sliding a bone crusher and them saying, alright, you have to go stab that dude. And if you don't do it, it's happening to you. That's why, like, when I started thinking about stuff like that, that's why me getting into fights, because you don't want to end up in prison, and it's like a gotcha game. Like, if someone slides a bone crusher, what do? Either I kill him or I'm going to get killed. And then you add on, you may have went in for a bar fight, you got a year, but then you stab someone, kill them, now you got 20 years to life. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. It was back then.
How about change games? Incidents are the home screen of me.
Oh wait, that is Tamania, sorry, now is Tamania still squatting up with us? Well, maybe. We do something else.
Check in.
Yeah, she didn't accept my friend request, so let me pop into your stream real quick. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Is she doing music?
I think she's doing Fall Guys.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, okay. name of the game?
Okay, so this is that shit that is no cost something. How is that not?
I gotta get this off my chest. People on Discord need to learn how to do business properly. That's what I mean. Some guy, he was in Wes's Discord, DA West,
Yeah.
and sends me a message randomly on Discord, and he's like, "Oh, hey, dude, what's up?" I'm like, "Oh boy, what's going on?" Let me entertain him. Maybe he's someone who wants fitness training, or whatever. So I'm not gonna just turn anyone down, right? So, alright, yo, what's good? Oh, can you check out this game? And I'm like, alright, whatever. Send it to my business email. Well, hold on, let me get what he actually told me. Let me get the thing. He goes, hi. 3 highs. And he goes, sup? He goes, how are you? I go, I'm alright. Oh, okay. Can I ask you something? Sure. Me and my friend made a new project. Can you help us to finish? It's a 2D adventure project. We need people who can play and give a review for 90 minutes. I say, send the proposal to my business email, biz@uwarding.com. Why? It's just one test. I go, I do things professionally. I want documentation. Like, what?
Yeah, he wants you to. It's probably an indie game developer and wants you to play test game to get feedback and to make adjustments. As soon as you said what it was, I already knew what it was.
And see, that's the thing. I understand it, and I don't mind. We're all trying to build. You're sending messages. You want to get your stuff out there. But sending an email, I told them I do not click links in Discord. I do not trust. If I don't know you on Discord, I'm not clicking no link. I'm sorry, I just don't trust people like that. Send it to my email, so I'll leave to Google. We'll scan the shit and see what's scanned. But you don't want to send it. And it's a damn .tk. So, web address. So I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this fool.
Yeah, that would have been a block.
Yeah.
It wasn't no .issue.o. Cause that's
Nope. It was a .tk, which .tk's, because those are free domains. So most things are gonna flag that, because it's like, you're using a .tk, like, the fuck? Only scammers and Russians use that shit.
yeah.
I learned my lesson from, I grew up in the 90s. You don't click no fucking link.
Oh, it looked like I kind of somewhat found where you were tunnelling.
Oh yeah, I've done a bunch in this world. Let me see. I'm kind of just waiting for for hard mode to like make sure I'm ready for it and like make sure corruption is taken care of and stuff like that. So
Yep, that's why I'm over here practicing. Like, you go,
yeah.
just go in here and be a big dub. Just be a what was it? Was it 4 blocks? 4 blocks not touching? I have to watch the more tutorial videos. I forgot honestly.
Yeah, I think it's if you dig 4 blocks wide, you should be straight. So that's what I would probably do. Is
That's kind of what I've been doing down here. Yeah. And also too, what I did too, I kind of dug around the water, but also digging. Hey man, first off, go ahead. That is very disrespectful, sir.
I met this guy on the phone with me.
This is already
Yeah.
done to perfection. I just love these gaps right here. It's just like, I ain't got to worry about this. But,
Yeah. Hey, I'm lazy. I kind of want to knock out my TikToks. So I kind of want to do more live stream. Let me see if I can find some of the questions here.
behind the scenes footage, you on TikTok, let's go.
Yeah, there's just like a question I want to answer. Surprisingly, the content.
Was there anything stupid per usual? Jake, why I gotta do the chocolate pudding? I'm like, what? Your comments that you get on TikTok be like, be making me laugh. I'm like, wow, they really just say that. And then like how you be wording stuff, which is the reason why I be laughing half the time. I'm like, this is funny. It ain't funny, but it's funny.
Okay. So here's the thing. Can fasting reverse gray hair? Guys, fasting is not it's not a magic pill. It has fast results, yes, but you're not going to be Benjamin Button and reverse aging because you're not eating food. Like, come on, guys. What do you think is going to happen? Your hair is going to be gray. Will your hair be healthier? Probably, but try it and find out.
Wow. I'm quite sure that that's a genetics thing. Because there's a lot of older people that get older and they have little to no gray hair. It's not impossible, but I think that's a genetics thing.
The EBD does fasting result in immortality? It's like, that's the kind of questions they get. Like, come on, guys. Alright, hold on, let me find another one.
Jacob to the Lazarus pit.
Okay. What is your opinion on 48 hours of weekly fasting for overweight men? Also, if it's favorable opinion, would you do the prolonged fasting over rest days or active exercise, cardio, so days? So, if you do 48 hours a week, that's actually close to my baseline routine. I recommend doing one meal a day, right, and filling in a 48-hour fast or a 72-hour fast per week that is sustainable. And as you lose the weight, you're probably going to do 148 or 172-hour fast every other week. So you'll do a bi-weekly fast, and that keeps you in track. If you've been eating consistently at a caloric surplus, that fast is going to get you right back to your normal body weight and cut off the extra fluff if you don't get anything. So yeah, go ahead, do a 40-hour fast, see how you feel, and then go from there. Like, people overcomplicate the process like crazy. And people go, yeah, but I feel like shit after and fucking eat.
Right.
Eat food.
Exactly. Oh, and that's the other thing I want to add too. Like, and then when you do eat, don't eat fast because it's gonna make you sick. Don't eat a big meal. Don't eat fast. Eat slow. Cause yeah, you will get sick. It will fuck your stomach up.
And another thing, for those of you who are doing OMAD, it's one meal a day, and yes, certain protocols may require you take all of your meals and you shove it in that 1 to 2 hour feeding window. That's for a very specific group of people that's going to work for. If you're trying to lose weight especially, your 1 meal a day should not be a buffet. It should be a normal sized meal that you would eat any other time. So don't try to pack all this food into a tight eating window, because if you're doing rolling 48s, you can still gain weight. You still have to watch what you're eating, because fasting just makes it simple.
Learn that the hard way.
Okay, one other. Sorry, real quick. Can fasting increase my penis size? Alright, so I know you're saying. I know you're saying this as a joke, but I'm going to answer this seriously. So, obviously, you're not going to get your fasting is not going to increase your dick size, but if you're so overweight to where you have a fat pad in the groin area, it's going to make it look bigger when you lose weight. So that's just food for thought, because some people, they gain so much weight, it reduces the size. Yeah, so I mean, yeah.
I had to when you asked that question, I had to check the webcam and zoom in on my face. I gotta click that. What's the hour mark on this? At the 2 hour 20 mark?
No, I can on that shit.
Got to.
I still got it. I'm high as shit. And I gotta know that. Talk to me nice. All that shit. I was not breathing.
Sasha, you okay? Sasha, you
I'm
high?
not breathing. Oh,
Sasha, are you okay? Are you high? You good? Good?
I'm good now.
Well, that answered my question. All right. You know, pass me that smoothie.
Right, so, but you know, I still got it in almost storage. I need to spend more time on it, what else coming up time on it. The streams are no like live talk sessions. It's just true energy that you don't understand.
Oh, snap. Speaking of which, still got it. Jagan, did you see my vlog in Jamaica when me and Saj was going to go get, like, lunch? And I was telling you a story of, I was just like, yep, still got it. And I looked at Saj, I'm like, Saj, what number did you do that, man? He was like, it's I'm like, wow. And don't you know, Saj, for the rest of the time we were there, I was like hoping and praying I didn't see that dude again. I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
Oh goodness. Did you see that vlog, Jagger?
It sounds from your recent trip, right?
Yeah.
It sounds familiar. I'll have to watch it again.
Bruh, I was like, really, Saj? Saj was like, we don't do those things down here.
What the street? I'm calling off the phone. Oh, what's my name?
I mean, it would have made content. I mean, you know, but now we'll never know. Oh well. But I didn't see anything that he did wrong. He was very polite. making a rifle rounds. I say, JD.
I'm just actually still, I didn't pay it for the time while I was ranting, I was talking about prison, all types of stuff, but it's getting hot, so I'm gonna turn it off my lights right now, actually. Damn.
Tell baby girl I said hi.
Yeah. I might have it ended.
Oh.
Yes, it's needed.
No, it's not. I can hear your conversation. Oh. Damn, he muted it. Alright, now it's muted. But I already look, I already knew what time it was. Mm-hmm. I'm over here looking, I'm like, what is she still doing up? What the heck is this? Wow, that was a boulder that fell on me. That was not nice. That was not nice at all.
Let me see if I can check again. Hard to hear.
So that's it. Okay. Why is it that stuff comes up like this? And then just this is a huge drop. Bet. What up, Bet? Welcome in. How you doing? Oh, that's a really cool. Right here. Has to be more careful with it. Towards there. What we're going to do is put a torch here somewhere. Torch. Put a torch there. Okay, so these are from. So probably be enough to get a sketch. Here go down. I'm not trying to break any of this water. Unless we have to. Well, I'm sorry,